Hello and welcome to another daily KHL update. Usually we show you great hockey stuff, and today's no exception. Let's go.
Dynamo Riga hosts Dynamo Moscow. Maxim Pistushko will go up against Matt Robinson as Western top teams go head-to-head in Latvia. First period, Dynamo Moscow has a 2-man advantage. They're passing the puck around. Pistushko shoots from the right side. It's stopped, scramble, and Pistushko scores on a rebound. 1-0 blue and white. Pistushko is having a great season with Dynamo. He's been very productive. Second period, now Riga on a power play. They're buzzing around the net. They hit the post. The puck bounces back onto the ice. They grab it again. Kyle Wilson is in the office. Feeds Marcel Hossa. Shoots. Scores. 1-1. Persistent. That's the description of Dynamo Riga's power play. Persistent. Steal on the second. And here comes the boom. Sandis Ozolic collides with Martin Karsums. Karsums was Riga's captain last year. Ozolic is their current captain. It doesn't get more symbolic than that. Moving on to the third now, Filip Novak feeds Maxim Pistushko with a two-line pass. Pistushko moves in, shoots, scores! That's his second of the night, 2-1 Dynamo Moscow. Great pass by Novak, that's his second assist of the night as well. What a way to start the last period. Last minute of the third, Riga is desperate for a goal. Hossa feeds Wilson and he's stopped by Alexander Lazushin. They may not have enough time for another opportunity like that. Riga calls a timeout and they pull Michael Tufkis for an extra attacker. And they tie it up. They've got the puck in the offensive end. Sandis Ozolic has the puck. Pass it to Bolshafura. They score! I can't believe it! Dynamo Riga scores with just a second to be played in regulation to tie it up. And the crowd goes wild. You cannot top an emotional finish like that. Unreal. And this one goes to a shootout as well. Alex Nijivis will shoot first for Dynamo Riga. And that's good. 1-0 after round one. Wojtek Pola goes out there for his second round. And he scores as well. Maxim Pistushko has to score now. He scored twice in regulation. Can he keep Dynamo in it? No, he can't! Michael Telkis makes the save, and Dynamo Riga gets the extra point. What a finish, what a game, unbelievable. Dynamo Moscow loses second in a row, but remains second best in the West. Riga is third and just 1 point behind. KHL is getting more interesting by the day. Brandon Reed and Ilari Filppula versus Konstantin Barul and Mikhail Vordnikov. Red Army versus Akbars. Top game of the day. Late in the first, Brandon Reed goes for a wraparound, shoots Barul and stops that. Mayhem ensues. Wadulov shoots. That's stopped. Reed has the puck now. Open net. No! Konstantin Barul makes another save. Amazing performance by Barul to keep it zip-zip on the board. No wonder he's considered by Team Russia for the Olympics in Sochi. Second period now, Red Army on a power play. Grigorenko to Radulov, give and go. Grigorenko shoots, scores! 1-0 Red Army. Nice give and go by Grigorenko and Radulov, but props to Ilari Filppula for battling at the crease with Sean Ashka. A little later, Filppula steals the puck. Zubov dishes it to Lyubimov, back to Filppula, and it's in the net. Another beauty by Red Army. Filppula had many scoring opportunities in the beginning of the season, but couldn't find the back of the net. This is his first goal of the season. He should feel relieved. That's how this one is going to end. Red Army holds on to a 2-0 lead to the final buzzer and gets the 5th win in 7 games. Rostislav Stanis stops 23 shots for his 11th KHL shutout, and Alex Radulov extends his point streak to 7 games. Lev Prague hosts Torpedo. It's going to be Wojtek Wolski versus Niko Kapanen. Sounds good. That's a game I'd like to watch. First period, Torpedo loses the puck behind their own net. Jakub Klepesh feeds Martin Shevs for a shot. He lets it rip and he scores. 1-0 left. What a bad turnover for Torpedo. You don't want to do that with a skilled team like Klepp. Torpedo has a 2-man advantage 4 minutes later. Pavel Valentenko has the puck on the blue line. Shoots, scores. They say you shouldn't shoot from that far on the 5-on-3, but it worked for Torpedo this time. Midway through the second now. Torpedo is passing the puck along the boards. Kristin Slobodzik has it, feeds Daniil Zharkov, and he scores. 2-1 Torpedo. Zharkov nets not only his first career KHL goal, but also a first professional goal. Congrats! On the second, Torpedo has another power play. Jossa Hittinen shoots, rebound, and Wojtek Wolski puts the biscuit in the jar. 3-1 Torpedo. That would be Wolski's third of the season. He scored 2 in the last game against Slovan. Third period now, Klepesh has the puck, takes a wrist shot, and he scores. It's a 1-goal game now again. Torpedo is up by a goal, but there's still lots of hockey to be played. Lev is looking to get another one right away, and that leads to this. Boom! Slava Kuliman levels Iri Novotny from a blind side, and that escalates to a full-time brawl very quickly. The refs decide to defuse the situation by sending 2 players from each team to the box. They all get 4 minutes for roughing. Following face-off, Nathan Oyster stays up to the right wing and Wojtek Wolski spears him. Wolski pleads not guilty, but the ref has already made up his mind. It's 5 in a game for Wolski. Oyster is obviously not a saint in this situation, but he gets away with it. Minutes later, Lev has a man advantage. Martin Thornberg gets the puck in the slot and he scores! We're all tied at threes, and that's a weird sally. What happened? Tim Brandt slashed Thornberg in the face as he was taking a shot. And from behind as well. That's not nice at all. Well, at least he scored. That's not a bad payoff. And here where it gets really epic. We go to a shootout. Thornberg shoots second for Lev. Nice move, scores! Lev goes up 2-0. Tim Brandt has to score for Torpedo now. And he doesn't! Lev completes a comeback and wins it in the shootout. And with 4 points in 6 games, Lev is now 6th in the West, while Torpedo is 9th in the East with 2 wins and 8 points.
Automobilist hosts Avangard. Avangard's new coach Milos Orziga is yet to arrive to Omsk. We pick it up from the second. Zip on the scoreboard, but not for long. Fedor Malikhin opens up the score, and what a goal! Anton Lazarov's assist got deflected. The puck went up and above the crease, but Malikhin was able to bang it in off the ice. Great finish. A little later, Oleg Kvasha has the puck, looks up, puts it on net, and it goes in. 1-1. Not that much of a shot by Kvasha, but the traffic in front working his favor. Third period now, Artem Chernov shoots on net. It's blocked. Where is it? Malikhin knows. That's his second of the night, 2-1 Automobilist. The easiest way to describe Malikhin is he never gives up on a play. This is a very good example of that. A little later, Eduard Lewandowski is behind the net, looking for a pass, finally skates to the slot, turns, shoots, and scores! 3-1 Automobilist. Lewandowski had 2 great seasons with Spartak Moscow when he first joined the league from Germany. He's been quiet ever since then. Here's a pretty play for you. Fedorov feeds Vikland on a power play and he makes it 4-1 Automobilist. Power play goal by the Swede. Don adds 2 goals in 2 minutes. This one is over. Automobilist gets the second win in a row. They've beaten Yugra and Avangard. They now have 9 points and tie for 5th in the Eastern Conference.
Slovan Bratislava meets Vitis, which means we get to see Juhan Bachman go up against Tomas Nedek. And we're going to start with something bad. Tomas Morges drives Mike Eagledon into the boards and Eagledon is hurt. That didn't look good at all. Eagledon went face first. He will be back, but Morges won't be. That's 5 in a game. Slovan kills the penalty, but only to allow a goal right after it. Alexander Vasilyev scores his first of the season with this blaster, 1-0 Vitis. Later in the first now, Alex Korluk has the puck, drops it to Dinaha Vizula, and he roofs it, snipage, 2-0 Vitis. Moving on to the second now, Vitis is on the rush, tape-to-tape passes, Slava Solodukin gets the puck, cuts it to the slot, shoots, scores, 3-0 Vitis. Great offensive rush by Vitis and a nice finish by Solodukin. Textbook hockey. Still on the second, Logan Pyatt has the puck on the left side, feeds Zainis Porzic, his shot doesn't get through, but Pyatt is first on the rebound and he makes it 4-0 Vitis. That's Pyatt's first in the KHL. He used to play for the Regina Pats, Grand Rapids Griffins, and Connecticut Whale before signing in the KHL. Slovan will get a consolation goal by Martin Skula late in the second, but that's as much as they will get. Vitis takes 3 points from Bratislava and climb up to the 7th spot in the West. Slovan remains on the bottom of the table with 1 win in 5 games and just 2 points.
Yugra meets Boris. Key game for these teams. They are likely to compete for the same playoff spot. First period, captain Dmitry Upper is held down on a breakaway and the ref doesn't think twice about it. It's a penalty shot. He skates in, goes for a wrist shot, scores! 1-0 Boris. Great wrister by Upper. That's his second of the season. A little later, Boris gets 2-man advantage. You gotta take advantage of that. And they do. Alexei Litvinenko blasts one in and it's 2-0 Boris. Great shot. He made it impossible for Birukov to stop it. A minute later, same power play. Blachin to Nigel Doss to Brandon Bachansky and they score another one. 3-0 Boris midway through the first. Yugo really shot themselves in the leg with these 2 minor penalties. Home team will get one back before the intermission though, and what a beauty that is. Mikhail Yakupov delivers a no-look pass to Alexei Pepelayev and he nets it. Former 10th overall pick by the Chicago Blackhawks was probably the only one who saw Pepelayev skating down on the far side. What a gorgeous pass. And that's the prettiest play we're gonna see from Yugra all night. Midway through the second, Boris makes it 4-1. Mikhail Rakhmanov connected with Artemy Lakiza on this one. And then it's gonna turn into a Dustin Boyd's show. He scores his first of the night on a rebound as Brandon Bachansky's shot didn't get in. 5-1 Boris. 2 minutes later, Boyd has the quickest hands in the crease as he catches the puck from midair, drops it on the ice, and sends it home for his second of the night. 6-1 Boris put this one in the record books. Boyd now has 5 goals in 6 games this season. Couldn't have had a better start. Boris goes on to win it 6-2 in the end, and with these 3 points, they climb up on top of the Eastern Conference. Who would have thought of that in the offseason, right? Good on them. And this is it for your daily KHL update. If you liked it, tell your friends about it, and make sure to tune in tomorrow for 8 more games, including SKA Spartak. My name is Andreas Sachenko. See you tomorrow.